Okay, right. Hello, hi. Hi, Frank. Well done. Sorry, I didn't see this bit here. This continues. So, just looking at getting my pen right. Let's get that in here. Let's move this down this way again. And let's just change the color. Use the black one. Okay. Right, so good. This is correct. That is the profit that you have correctly calculated. Let me just check to be sure that is the figure. I think that was the figure. 53,000. But again, like I say, what is critical is that you are discussing or talking about what you're doing. But this is all very good. This is all good. But this looks very much like what I see at the back of the book. So you need to kind of talk a little bit or just show your understanding. So for example, you just need to show that you knew that they had these 550 unutilized hours and they weren't going to be paying them for it because they were just idle hours, they were just sitting there, so they only had to pay for 2,450 hours. You need to show that. Again, like I said, this idea again, you must talk about this question of having spare capacity. This can only be in the short term, and we can't affect the current orders. We can't affect the current orders that we have. Otherwise, we will be good, if you like, drive away our current customers who fund us. That's really the argument here again. All right, let's look at the next question. And this one was looking at this company uses cost pricing. Yes, the answer is A. Good. Very good. Good work. Very good. And for this color, okay. So yes, that is that. And then let's look at question 7 here. And I can see that you're putting together some amounts, and that's correct. That's 100. Good. And that's 75. Very good. And then you have your fixed costs here. So I'm just trying to see how you've decided to go about this. You've said 375. So I can't really see your working here for this, but I highlight that I have video on this. So check your emails, please, just to sort of see how we arrive at the answers we need. But I have a video on this. I might try and resend it to you. If you just check your emails, some question 7, I must have discussed this. I've discussed all the questions. Yeah? Okay, right. Let's look at the next question. So, this is good. Very good. Well done. So, the key issue here is what we're really looking at is we're trying to see who's giving us the highest contribution, if you like, per. We're trying to see who's giving us the highest contribution per scarce resource, right? Because we don't have enough of this resource. And in the short term, what we do is we make the product that gives us the highest contribution per scarce resource. And that's what you've done. So you've followed through and you've just filled in the boxes. And that's where we're going. Who's giving us, well, this is asking for the contribution per unit. This question is just asking for the contribution per unit for now. So that's good. All good. Well done. Well done on that question. And let's look at the next one. Yes, so now you've found the contribution per labor hour. Good. Well done. So it flips over to a different color. But the key point here is that we will make the one that gives us the one with the highest contribution per labor hour first. And the one that gives us the highest contribution per labor hour first are animals, right? And so how we deal with this is to sort of, well, think that we have a scarce resource, and because we have a scarce resource, what we have to do, if you like, in order to maximize profit, I need to make sure I can set this pen, stop changing. We need to maximize profit. In order to maximize profits, we need to make animals first, and if we know that animals need, since we're intending to make animals first, we know that animals need 0.5 hours per unit, and if we're going to make all of them, if we're going to make animals first, and if we have 2,000 units, this is probably on the next page, you might have answered this there already. But I can see you said fully produce, and oh good, very good, you said fully produce animals, then birds, perfect, and then, okay, very good, that's good, that's good, good. Well done, well done. And then finally, was that the last one? Let's see what we had here. Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, good, so well done. Yeah, why not finish question 9? I made a video on question 9 as well. You just look down, just check your email, you see it there. Okay, great stuff. Thank you. See you in class.